looking over the shoulder, and then we'll just change the front hand. The front hand will now tap this shoulder's nest area, that little dip, just underneath the collarbone, right on the inside of the shoulder in the front. And that is the top of the lung meridian, or lung 1 acupressure point. So we're tonifying, stimulating our respiration with that point. Great, let it wind out from its own momentum. And then we'll do a little bit of self-massage. I can't recall how much massage I've done with you, but we're going to find these points right underneath the clavicle. This is kidney 27, the top of the kidney meridian. There's a little dip right here where the collarbone meets the sternum. And we cross our hands and we just tap this point. This is a energy booster. You can also use these meridian tapping points to interrupt an emotional crisis. Because the tapping, it interrupts the pattern, the habitual pattern that your chi is running. Which, if it's a negative emotion, we want to interrupt that. Because then we get the option. It's like, well, I guess I'm not going to have a fit right now. And then tapping the sternum. This one's for immunity. Tapping the thymus. And then tapping spleen 21. It's also a great emotional point. Worry. Fear and worry is the negative emotion associated with the spleen meridian. We just tap that out. And then one hand on the navel, the other hand makes like a peace sign, and then you would press above and below the lips, and we rub these points. Just the top 2 points. This is the top of the conception and governing meridian. And then after we rub, we just hold these 3 points, and we feel there might be a slight pulsation. Great. And now we're going to do a lymphatic meridian massage. So yeah. So just tapping all along under this clavicle here. This is the main lymphatic drainage area in the body. And I recommend that you mirror me, Lori, if you don't mind. Yeah. Because it's just, I don't know, it takes the brain out of it. You just look in the mirror. And then after we go underneath the clavicle here, we're going to do in the armpit. And we're going to do, if you can do 9 times, at least 9 times with open palm. This is lymphatic and heart meridian. And then we go down the inner arm, giving special attention to this elbow crease. It's one of the 8, what they call the 8 nests of detoxification. Down the inner arm, up the back of the arm. We're just going to do 1 round, so we're going to do it very thoroughly. And we're going to tap on this gallbladder 21 at the shoulder. I'm using a loose fist for this one. Whew, that feels good already. And then the other side. Going under the clavicle with the open palm. Open and right on it is fine. And then into the armpit. Great. Down inner arm to the elbow crease. And then all the way down the arm, turn it over and coming up the back of the arm to that pet rock, that bump. Great. And then we're going to reach up high on the back, so you don't have to turn. I'm just turning so you can see what I'm doing. We can reach up above the kidney, and then kind of you can bend over to go over the kidney area, the Ming Men. And then all the way down the back of the leg, and we give special attention to the back of the knee. Want to slap at least 9 times, open palm. And then down the back of the legs, up the inside, or the yin side, to the groin. And once you get to the groin, you can either karate chop, or use a loose fist, or open palm, whatever feels good to your body. I like the loose fist for now. And then getting on the inside of the hip bone, sometimes there's like these cables of tension here because people are like, you know, a lot of emotional holding in the belly, so they have cables on the inside of the hip bone, so we're going to just tap that out. Great. And then we're just going to smooth around. So we go up the front, it's down the side, up the back. And we just smooth it all around. Feels really good, really nurturing. And then stepping the feet apart, and we're just going to hold our energy field. Feel our own prana with bent knees, with a loose jaw, and I bet you if you tune in, you'll be able to detect some degree of a fine vibration going on. Fine vibration, a humming, a singing, a buzzing in your prana maya kosha, the pranic sheath. Or what in Qigong they call there's the yin chi and the yang, or the wei chi. You feel anything, Lori?
I do. Especially in my legs.
In your legs? Okay, great. And, and it's not like it's anything wrong if you don't feel anything. It's just like people come with different degrees of, subtlety, ability to detect subtlety. And it's a subtle vibration that we're actually conditioned to, like, not tune into this type of thing in our culture. But this is why people like you and me like to do yoga and stuff like this, so we can tune in. Great.